From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
Hey folks, good evening. Hope you've been well so far. I'm in for Fred Gossage for your final forecast update. And sure enough, as we head through tonight, there are those 60s I was talking about coming back in here. Definitely not going to need a coat as we're heading into work tomorrow morning or anything like that, dropping the kids off at the school bus as well. Don't think we're going to have any issues there. So I think it's going to be short sleeve weather, right? Much like today, we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting back to the mid 80s. Honestly, in a lot of ways, let's put it this way. You could copy and paste today onto tomorrow. That's what you got, right? With those clouds still kind of lingering through the afternoon. I think we'll have more moisture, so maybe an isolated shower or two across the area. A couple of those might have a rumble of thunder, but I don't think it's enough to really change your plans around too much for your Tuesday. So another warm day feels more like late May than it does late April, in my opinion, right? Notice those 84s, 85s, 86s across the area for our Tuesday. You know, even today going into work, man, I had to roll those window downs and maybe crank the AC a little bit. Felt like June out there, right? My car left outside in the heat for too long. It got steamy in there. I'll tell you that much is for sure. Now, listen, look towards Thursday, right? Friday, we get a cold front coming through. Look at that. We get back down to the 70s. So we do have a cold front coming through, right? That's what I was talking about there at 6 whenever we see that system moving through. That's not that bad, right? We go from mid 80s to the mid 70s. However, let's draw a line right here. Let's keep in mind what cold fronts tend to do, right? They bring in moisture. So we're going to have pretty widespread rain and thunderstorm chance as we head through Thursday, scattered showers still into Friday as well. So that second half of the week, really the last half of the week, right? Thursday and into Friday, that's going to be unsettled, right? And even the next couple of days, you know, as I mentioned earlier, we do hold some shower chances, right? Maybe a few rumbles of thunder here, convective pop-up type stuff, which again, in a lot of ways you would kind of see in maybe June. And then as we head towards next weekend, signals looking good for maybe some drier weather out there with that cooler weather as well. Those mid 70s coming back in as opposed to mid 80s. So a pretty nice weekend on tap too. I don't think we're going to be seeing a blackberry winter at this rate. Looks like those cool downs are relegated to maybe 10 degrees at most as the cold front sweep through. But hey, that's a welcome change compared to the mid 80s if you're not a big fan of the warmth. So, you know, take what you can get. That much is for sure. Thanks for joining me for this forecast update. Of course, Taylor, Kelly, and Fred will be with you through the week to keep you updated.